Okay, I'm going to give you guys some more tips on as far as getting your bow kind of ready, and a few little tips on things that I think will help you with your shooting in this upcoming bow season. Like I said, a lot of these things I had to take time and figure out on my own, but you know, I'm going to do my best to share my knowledge with you guys, save you a little time and trouble. Today I'm going to be shooting my Mathews DXT. It's a nice bow, compact. In my last video I had the Mathews monster bow, and you know, it's a little bigger and a little heavier, but you know, selecting your bow size, the weight and the amount of pull that you shoot is very important. You never want to pull more poundage back than you actually feel comfortable with, because you know, I've seen guys, and I've been guilty of it myself, trying to be macho man, trying to pull back more poundage than I felt comfortable with. When I had bought that monster bow new a couple of years back, you know, I was thinking, boy, this thing's fast, and I'm going to set it on 70 pounds, and you know, I'm really going to tear the deer up that year. And so, you know, I brought it out and I started shooting at it, and I had it set at 70 pounds, and you know, I could pull it back, but I had to kind of strain, and when I was holding it, I guess I was shaking a little bit because my accuracy wasn't that good. So I dialed it down to 60 pounds, and that's what I normally shoot, and magically my accuracy increased dramatically. So one of the things that you always want to remember when you get your bow set up, don't try to pull back more than you can. You know, when you're in your deer stand and you got deer down around you and you're getting ready to shoot, you can't be struggling to get your bow pulled back because they'll see you. And a lot of times in the winter, you know, you'll sit in your deer stand for maybe 2 or 3 or 4 more hours, and your muscles actually they begin to freeze up on you. And there have been times, and I remember one time that I couldn't even pull my bow back because my muscles had actually locked up. So you want to make sure that you practice shoot a lot, go to the gym, do some exercises with some weights, keep your muscles as developed as you can, because you know, you want to be able to pull back. And I always say that when you pull your bow back, the way you want to do it, you want to be able to just go like this and pull it. That way a deer won't see you, and when you can do this, you know that you're not pulling more poundage than is comfortable for you. If you're going, got to go like that to pull back, or like this, you're shooting too much poundage. So it's important to make sure that you're not shooting too much. Now, like I said also in my last video, you want to make sure that you're consistent as far as your anchor, you know, where you're pulling back. I'm going to show you how I do this on my DXT. I'll put this fletching in, I'll put my odd colored fletching off to the side, and I'm going to pull back, and I'm going to put that fletching right in the corner of my mouth. When I do that, I know that I'm going to be anchoring this arrow to the exact spot every time. And that's how I do that. Now, like I said, some guys will put a sucker button on there or something, and you know, when they pull back, they'll put that button in their mouth. Or I've got a regular adrenaline, Mathews adrenaline, and when I pull it back, I put that string on the tip of my nose. And you know, every bow that you have has a different characteristic as far as your pullback and how you're going to anchor your hand and your arrow back here by your face. So always keep that in mind. That's really important. You know, like I said, you don't want to pull more than you're comfortable with. Stay away from trying to pull too much. As you saw, I'm going to do it again. This is how you want to have your bow. You want to be able to pull it back just like this. You don't want to be going nice and easy. Another bullseye. So anyway, I wanted to bring this video to you as far as letting you know about don't pull too much poundage. It's really important, and I will be making some other videos in the future here as far as some other little tips to help you guys improve your shooting. When you improve your shooting, you're going to improve the amount of game that you kill, and you know, that's going to make your hunting trip a lot more valuable and productive. So anyway, till the next video, I'll see you on the next one.